All right, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of Horizon Forbidden West. Every single time I go to say Zero Dawn, and a special early hello to Solid Chrome, Hickey, and Dougler. Where we left off last time, we were going to go check out the closest Tallneck. This is going to be the first Tallneck that we've attempted to ascend in the game. We might check out some of these other unknown sites in the area as we go. But if this is anything like the previous game, the one game in the franchise, what we're looking for is a position that we'll be able to leap up onto the Tallneck. Also, I'm a little bit light on medicine, so okay, and just already getting got.
Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that Tallneck easily enough.
This remains like the quietest game in the world, so hopefully we've made no changes. Hopefully it should remain very audible for people. Oh, I'm sure that there is, Aloy, but we're gonna focus on other things for the moment. Okay, that's not great. Oh God, we really got the first-person view on that. Oh, by the way, new challenge to try not to die in this stream. Critical strike. Oh God! I went to look at Douglas' statement that he can hear things just fine and almost got Aloy's head taken off. I do not know where that enemy went. The one that just lunged? Was it this guy? I don't even know what this is. Okay, it's one of those razor wings. Shit. Balls! I do not know what that glowy thing is on its chest, but I'd love to find out. By the way, the Tallneck just walked right through.
I'll have to find another way.
Hold on, critical strike. Okay, our bird friend is... Oh my God, I'm so low on lives. Please don't die this early. Come on. Oh shit, am I totally... Ugh. There's too many thoughts. There's too many thoughts. I need a health potion. This. Drink. Faster. Faster! Well. I want to not die so much, you guys. So, I mean, everything that I did there was incorrect. How am I? So yeah, I'm totally out of berries. Aside from the 6 that I have in my bag, which is, I guess, less than totally out of berries, I have very few medicinal berries. So I think that before we tackle this, I need to do some scavenging. And this is perhaps more evidence that I need to work up my scavenging ability. I bet there's one. We haven't looked yet, but I'm willing to bet that there's a scavenging ability that allows you to make more... gather more medicinal herbs and stuff from local plants. That was a thing in the first game. Also, I should probably keep an overall closer eye. Oh, can I, yes, make some more arrows. Absolutely absurd that I'm going to combat with most of my quiver empty. This is not the long dark. You don't have to spend hours crafting your arrows. Dougler is saying, flying MC smack a boy in the face. And I mean choking is a kind of drinking. Yes. And I am the king of choke. At least for now. I shall try to redeem myself as we go. There's something up here looking like the thing. We're already at, like, we have full local medicine pouch, and with 1, 2, 3... Actually, that might not have... Oh, that wasn't an inventory. And 4. Yeah, lots of medicinal berries up here. This is great. Apparently, they love to grow around machines of war from the previous era. Okay, sure. We'll pick up an ancient supply box. Oh, you know what I haven't looked for? Let's just check very quickly. We've been playing this for a while. Remember how in the first game they would have those loot boxes that you'd pick up? And the game, like, never told you they were in here? We've got gear. I don't think that that's a thing in this game, but I just want to take a quick look. Ammunition resources, food resources, healing, dyes. No, okay. Strike pieces. What are strike pieces? Oh, that's the board game. And then special gear, resources. Okay, I don't think that there's anything like those loot boxes. And I say loot box in, like, the least bad way. By the way, if anybody played that game, then you'll remember that there were no microtransactions. It was just the game would give you, like, random loot boxes that you'd have to go into a menu to open. And I've always secretly had a theory that it was either a parody of loot boxes, or that somebody somewhere was trying to pressure the developer into, like, your Guerrilla, into making them, implementing loot boxes, and maybe at the last second they got pulled back. These are just theories that I have. So the loot boxes were in the game, but not tied to any sort of a marketplace. It would have been so stupid. You guys, it would have been so stupid if there had been loot boxes in the game. Speaking of so stupid, I need to get back up here. We went on a little quest. Douglas saying blood can be a potent fertilizer for the medicinal berries. Okay. I can't believe I died in, like, the first 3 minutes, you guys. Oh, and by the way, Dougler, Hickey, anybody else, if you guys could just give me a heads up if the stream drops at any point. It's similar to the previous streams. We've been very lucky, I feel like, recently. All right, so I'm going to mark this guy. The Sky Drifter. Weak versus Frost. Strong versus Fire, so we won't bother that. And just flew outside of range, so... I feel like we don't want to try to find a way to climb this satellite dish until we take care of some of the dudes that are around here.
Doesn't look like plasma will do much damage.
Okay, weak versus lightning. I can do something with that information. Wait, actually, tag target and highlight track is what I want. So, what we can do with... Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know what I'm stuck on. So, let's try to frost him.
Frost has it locked up.
Can I, No, I can't. Okay, then I'm just gonna shoot you with regular arrows. I cannot with this amount of damage. Also, I'm very close to getting corrupted or whatever that symbol is up the top left. Okay, just go ahead and dodge that. I'm probably marked by this thing. If I remember my my codex entries correctly, these guys can, like, mark you for other creatures. Although, now I... The fuck? And in those final moments of life, Aloy realized that she could jump 3 times the height of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It was her dying thought. Oh my god. So wait. Do I have... So I do have all of my medicinal berries, so we don't have to go foraging again. Clearly, I need a much better... And this is something that I've been thinking about between episodes. I have so far had a tendency to go in, get like one dude, and then everybody else comes in just like a mad rush fracas. The whole point of playing on hard is that when I am, and I really didn't pay attention to what this guy's patrol route was. The whole point of doing this at all was that I wanted to like make proper use of like the trap setups, and that's what I was trying to do when this guy found me out last time. Yes, we will use shock ammo, in fact, Aloy. Here's what we're gonna do with it. Come on. Okay, so now that guy's gonna get... Oh shit, he saw something, or heard something. And he's hardened against shock, right? This guy is? Did I screw up on the placement of the tripwire, or is this guy have that? There we go. More.
That ice ought to make it brittle.
Okay, well, we shot off his shock valves. It's gotta count for something, right? Shit, goddamn.
Not by chance.
Stab his... I can't be this bad at it. I can't be... So what do? Do you... Maybe here's what I do. Maybe I take out the ground troops, because I don't have any way to take out the Shockbird faster that I know of. And I don't think that I have any way to like draw him off. So maybe what I should do is focus on shocking and then like critical striking the prowlers, whatever we call these dudes.
There has to be a way up this thing.
Look at him. He already knows something up. He already knows.
What is that? A power generator?
Okay, well, see, that's one. That's better than I've been doing otherwise. God fucking damn it.
All that metal's brittle now.
Okay. Nope. Literally, I'm just trying to tank through 800 pounds of hardened metal. The irritation that you hear is the irritation at me. Like, this is not supposed to be something that kills you 4, 5, 6 times. Okay, let's think about what tools do I have that I'm not making good use of beyond most of them. What is this thing? Impact spike thrower. The knocked weapon can launch powerful, non-explosive spikes. Must be thrown at full draw in order to penetrate armor. It's not upgraded, but I haven't even fired one of these. Oh, Oofibes, thank you so much for the cheer. Oofibes, I hope that you've had a wonderful Monday so far, such that that is possible. Dougler is saying you were quite close to the green thing. Oh, was the green thing like the scanning ray? I didn't know that I was that close to it. Is that better? Strong arm hunter bow. And I have a regular hunter bow. This is 28 damage. This is 23. I really feel like my regular hunter bow is better than this. Even if this has a higher hit chance. Or sorry, critical hit chance. Then we got this and this. Yeah, so here's all our weapons that we've got. So what do I not have? Oh, the rope caster! Dur and a half. Yes, let's put the rope caster somewhere. Where do I want to put it, though? I'm going to put the rope caster equipped. Now, the question is where? I don't want to get rid of the shock trip caster or the shock warrior bow. The fire warrior bow, I feel like I can get rid of for now. Okay, so let's do this. So, new plan. Let's learn how the shock or rope caster works. Okay, now I'm going to stop paying attention to him, actually, so that I can just take damage unnecessarily. See, we tie down the bird. He's still tied down. Like, he's not going anywhere for a hot minute. So we can take care of all of his friends. Same deal. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, now, if I had just one wish... Yeah, so when we attack him, he suddenly gets a lot better. Detachable. I would like to detach the tail. And we're gonna need a... Hold on. Okay, well, I mean, that's cool, but what do I need to do with it? I need to... Okay, I may have taken the tail. Good, 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 good. I do not know what other pieces this guy has because he won't stop killing me. I bet we could take those boosters. I cannot with their maneuverability. Okay, well, it took that many tries, but seriously, that's how I am reminded of the value of the rope caster. In the first game, I used it perhaps way too much to tie down an enemy to get a couple cheap hits, not cheap hits, but easier hits on that one enemy. It is much better at tying down one enemy so that you can deal with the others. I also need to find every single thing that I knocked off this guy. Like, I shot off his tail, I shot off his shock coils. There's this tracking container with the braided coil. Next time I get a chance on one of these guys, the Skydrifter, let's try to disable the boosters that they have on their legs. Douglas saying that I also wasn't hidden when I was close to it. When, which one? The Sky Drifter?
Power generator. It looks dead.
Well, hold on. I killed more than just this guy, though. I don't feel like I scavenged the other bodies. But I might have.
Enough handholds to climb those legs. There must be another way.
No. Well, whatever was there was there. Okay, so let's recoup our losses. We're going to get our rope stuff and our tripcaster stuff. We'll have our precision arrow pack that I misfired, and then that, and... Oh, yes. Yeah, I think especially playing on hard, before I charge into any combat situation, there might be a process of changing my inventory to suit that particular situation. Douglas says the flying McSmackaboy in the face when the green arrow area was closed. You were out in the open 2 deaths ago. Okay. I believe even if I was in cover, that green ray will also search me out. Those guys are significantly better scouts than the old Watchers were. Okay. Data corruption minimal for this advertisement. Exhibits. The Western Grand Array proudly presents the Eyes to the Heavens exhibit, where visitors are invited to explore the history of radio astronomy and learn what it's like to see through the eyes of our state-of-the-art telescopes in this all-new panoramic hollow experience. Special viewing. Want to see our antennas moving down the tracks? Ping our visitors' information center to get dates and viewing times. November special. We're getting ready for our 2059 annual viewing of the abandoned Odyssey spacecraft as it follows its orbital path above the Western Grand Array. Book early bird tickets and receive a complimentary hollow scripture based on the original Odyssey blueprints. Always remember to turn off implants and digital devices while visiting the premises. Power terminal test satellite dish inactive. I don't yet know that I want to reactivate this, but the fact that Aloy spoke about it sort of drew some attention to it. Hey, you should scan things around you using your focus. Dougler's curious what happens if you only knock one booster off. I hope they pinwheel into oblivion. just go off like a TIE fighter that's been clipped. Inactive. So this seems very stupid, but what if... No. Yeah, that would be a little surprising. We just shot it with one shock arrow and started it back up. This may not be something that I'm meant to do, but at the same time, why would she call so much attention to it? All it says is inactive. And then we've got that we read. And then... Oh, did we kill a red fox? Well, something killed the red fox. And it dropped, like, purple gear. Purple loot. Also, there's a fight happening over there that I have nothing to do with, and I'm going to remain having nothing to do with it. Let's climb the thing, because I do see some options, I think. And then if we need to, or have an opportunity to power that up, we shall do so. Dougler is saying, yeah, it might be something that you're not meant to do yet. This skybox looks amazing.
No power, though.
Okay, no power for that, so we can go over there or up here. Let's search around on this plane first. I do not see what I would do here at this location yet. So for anybody watching in a VOD at some point in the future, we're recording this in very late August, like there's only a couple
Can't
days.
climb any higher, but looks like this thing can rotate. If I can figure out a way to turn the power back on, I might be able to move things around and find a way up.
Okay, so she's saying that we should turn it back on and see if we can rotate it around. Text log. Worth it. Well, that was crap. Roger just bit my head off because he found my little addition to the dishes protocol. Who cares what he thinks? The tourists loved it. Every dish aligning one after the other, playing their assigned note over the alarm speakers, all perfectly paced. Music is math, after all. I've never understood that, by the way. Like, that's a thing that music and math have a lot in common. That is proposed by people much smarter and more in tune with it than I am, because that music and math seem about as far apart as two disciplines could be, but I'm dead serious. I absolutely believe people that say that. I just don't claim to understand it. Scientists who don't appreciate the transcendence of the musical scale should have their PhDs revoked, if you ask me. Whatever. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. I'll go check Doe and Ray. They've been sluggish lately. Might have to clean their alignment rotors again. I am extremely... So it does look like we can shoot these, doesn't it? I don't really know why I thought that. They don't glow. I really should have checked for the glow before I cooked one of my arrows. This is probably what we're meant to rotate it. And the only way I can think of to rotate it is if we power it back up and then use the console. I do want to just take a quick look around. So we got that. What's this? Metal ladder. Can I release this from up here? Lower ladder. Okay. Oh, look at this. I'm glad I didn't go down. There's a thing over here.
Power cell. Disconnected from the main power line. This should get that generator below the dish going.
Okay, and now I'm just going to dislocate my knees, huh? Can I throw this down, or is it going to explode? We're supposed to walk off the edge with this thing? It weighs more than Aloy does. Okay. If this kills me, I'm just saying that I'm doing this under protest. Okay, we made it.
There's the generator. Bet this power cell can get it running. Power's back. I should check that console I found earlier.
Czar is saying the game is getting so dumb. Why did he buy Armored Core 6? I've heard good things about it.
Let's see what this thing does.
I suspect, and maybe this is just part of the experience, but if you stick at it, you're going to be like glad that you did. But I've certainly been there with games where they feel frustrating. Recently, in fact.
Error. Dish alignment incomplete. Motor function impeded.
Czar is saying that the game is stupidly short. So have you, like, finished all the missions and stuff? I don't know very much about the structure of the game.
I'm still not high enough to reach the Tallneck. But until the dish, it might let me climb higher. Actually worked. Should be able to get to that Tallneck now. Just gotta find the right spot.
I have shared this story in the past, but in my younger years, I used to go camping a lot more frequently, like way up in the mountains where there wasn't nearly as much light pollution, and the night sky is simply not what I've grown up seeing and what we see in our area now. So now our next goal is the Tallneck.
Looks like I might need to glide onto the Tallneck. Just gotta time it right.
Go.
There we go. Time to override the big guy.
I'm not kidding. I'm extremely glad that she said I'll need to glide onto the Tallneck because that was not in my head yet as being a thing to do. Oh, and I hope the animation is similar to what we had in the first game because I really like this.
Send map data to other machines. And now it's mine.
Yeah, I remember the first Tallneck that I did in, well, I mean, not specifically, but I remember my reaction where so many games do the climb the tower to get the lay of the land, and in this game, it's baked so well into the fiction that the Tallnecks are these, like, roving satellite receivers that, like, keep topographical data, which is then fed off to the they're interconnected with other Tallnecks and then also communicated to the terraform machines. It's so smart. And now we can see a lot more. Jesus Christ, a lot more of the world. There's a lot to the world. Okay, now I picked up some skills and I was not kidding. I think that we need to pick up some better harvesting abilities. Potent medicine. Medicinal berries perform more healing and heal you faster. I think it's time. Seriously. Okay, now from here, low health regen, automatically recover health sooner when you are dangerously wounded. At hard, I'm not dangerously wounded for very long before, like, any, like, brush of a thistle gets me dead. So, resist more damage when you're dangerously low. Yeah, let's grab that. I will take low health regen. And then we've got 1 point left, so potion efficiency. I haven't drank that many potions. I did try. Medicine capacity, yes please. Okay, now we're up to 12 medicinal berries that we can carry. All right, so that was a good use of 4 points, I think. Czar is saying, no, but apparently people beat it on the first day with a minimal time investment. I will say this. If I dropped $60 to $70 on a game that I beat in, like, just a couple days,
I can turn this around.
Shit. What is this? Am I getting spotted? Oh, I certainly am. But spotted may be in the past tense. So, can I... Oh, he's fighting something that's not me. Well, what else do we have here? The razor tail, the scanning unit,
Looks
sparkers.
like those three are in trouble.
Be careful, dying. Protect the harvest. Get out then.
Yo, that guy went down way faster with everybody attacking. I was shooting at the leg. So those people took off, and that's fine because they don't know me.
It's untouched.
But here they are.
Everyone all right?
You saved our lives. More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am Dain.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red blight you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
So this is Utaru territory?
It is. Our home plainsong lies just down the road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them will be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we seed, we also sow.
Thank you.
Dine, you should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Dine's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
You know what would be awesome? Also, you know what would be more awesome than getting dye? Or a second thing that would also be awesome, because I really like unlocking dye colors. Hopefully we'll have a chance to use them at some point. If which character track you went down on Aloy actually affected, like, what if I had a lot more points into that medicine track? And then in this conversation, she was like, oh, actually, I know something about medicine. And it's not like a specific node to like help AI characters, but it's just like, oh, you put in 7 points, so now you pass that skill check. That would be so awesome if like the dialogue actually reflected your character choices. I know that eventually we'll get everything, but... Oh, I was looking for that animal. Okay, yes, we can refill on medicinal berries, so I'm going to take a moment to do that. Also, why not throw down a quick save? Yeah, I have seen a very small amount of Armored Core, just enough to say, this doesn't immediately seem like something that's for me. I have played many shorter games in my life, and I have absolutely adored some games that were, you know, compared to like a game like this, much, much shorter. Deliver Us the Moon and Deliver Us Mars were 2 examples of, the first game was 2 streams, the second one was 3 streams. These are not excessively long games, and yet I had a very good time with them. I also didn't pay $70. You know, there's going to be different thresholds for different people on what quality or length of experience they're looking for, and I don't think that a game should aim at length over quality. However, if a game is going to be where I start like thinking in my head about like, well, if a movie is going to be 2 to 2.5 hours, how does that stand up against like the cost of a movie versus the cost of a game? It may not be the most constructive, but that's where I start thinking about it. I need to stop just picking up random plants, but we got some pretty good stuff here. Okay, so now what's the next thing that we're going to go do? Unknown Skydrifter site. And then we've also got unknown workbench, unknown shelter. Well, let's head towards this. Let's make it a known shelter. For all I know, this is where those people came from. Also, this looks really interesting. And we actually saw that. Like, it looks like there's roads across the blight, and they're using maybe some sort of like a white powder to cover it up, like make it so that it's not outgassing that stuff that takes Aloy's health, but that's a guess. Yeah, I don't need to go visit those. Well, just right here. What's another 8 or 9 deaths before I go visit the people? Okay, this is just fine. This is perfect. So I cannot shoot him as he's coming in. I have to dodge. He's going to have trouble flying among the trees. Although the guy coming in behind me may suffer no such penalties. I want the rope caster, please.
The blight is worse here. If I don't find a Gaia backup.
Oh, God.
It'll be like this everywhere.
Come on. I feel like we're gonna have to bait these guys into coming down. Okay. Boy, when I shot this guy in the eye, he really threw him for a loop. Okay. Yeah, and I guess I do know that going to the gas hurts Aloy. But I'm not willing to pass up the opportunity to get that guy. Ouch. Oh my, I couldn't figure out what that was. What is this now? What is coming up behind me? Please tell me that I'm not going to get killed by a deer while I'm fighting a weird bird. Does anybody remember what these guys are weak to? Grazers? Okay, I guess I don't know. So, hi everyone. Let's read through our encyclopedia. A herd machine that digs up natural resources to convert it into biofuel. I could have sworn we've already met these guys before. It's quick to flee from danger. Oh, is it? I guess it doesn't perceive me as being a danger then. Sharp metal horns, which represent loot, and then a blaze canister. So these guys are weak versus shock damage. I don't have anything that shoots fire right now. Okay, this thing is not going to be down for very much longer, so... God fucking damn it. Nope. I need to commit to an attack. Any of them, any attack.
Pain subsiding.
Okay, this guy's actually still not up yet, so... Okay. I was really... What? Okay. I call shenanigans. That dude clipped right through his friend in order to embarrass me. If you're allowed to break the laws of physics just to humiliate me, I'm really in trouble. I don't know how these guys feel about acid. I don't think they're rated strong against it. Okay, literally anything to put this guy down for a second. Shit. No! Get up, Aloy. I am very out of health. Okay, that helps some. Why are these guys mega lethal? No. No. Actually... Where'd he go? Oh, now he pieces out! Yeah, come here. Asshole. I don't know why I picked this bow when I could do it the same thing with this. Okay. I have knocked so many canisters off of these guys, and now I want them all. So everybody forgive me. There's just going to be a bit of item collection here. Hello to Grumpy. Hold on 1 second. So, like, Dougler and Czar, aside from that, how was your guys' Monday? Monday is oftentimes not our favorite day of the week, getting started back in with, you know, work and so forth. Oh, and a lot of kids are going back to school now. Hopefully, I suspect that might be a good thing for the Groomfy and Moo parent side of the household, but I bet the kids are bummed out. I'm gonna leave that pig alone. There's been enough death here today. The fox I may shoot to death. Okay, there's our scanning unit that we knocked off. I'm not even kidding. I don't remember if I died since coming to the place here. This Skydrifter site. So, like, this white stuff, that I guess we'll find out, but I sort of feel like that's something that the Utaru might have spread to limit the spread of the blight, because we haven't seen that anywhere outside their lands. Yep, so we've been there, we haven't been there, and Unknown Shelter is where I want to head back to. So, we've discovered this campsite. I guess I'll touch it just to be on the safe side. But other than that, we're going to return to being goal-oriented. This is something that I've talked about in the past, and it tends to come up with our... You know what else? It tends to come up when I'm playing open-world games as well. I have a friend who moved away a bunch of years ago, but we're still in contact from time to time. He always had difficulty with open world games because of just the amount of stuff that there is to do. He gets overwhelmed by just like, there's 15 things on my checklist, I don't know where to go or what to do. And I've always made the case to him, just choose something. Just do something. Pick the closest thing, the lowest level thing. Whatever. See, I talked over her. Whatever seems interesting, and just go do it. The game is rarely going to punish you for your curiosity. That's sort of a thing about open world games. I still can't remember that I don't need to hold square to get off. Douglas said that his Monday went pretty well, got more mysteries printed off so we can read them over easily. And
I wonder how long these gusts can keep it up.
Dulu, that's for your TTRPG, the one about the party is a group of little old ladies that are solving mysteries in a small town, yes? I remember the premise, but not the name of it. Well, I don't want to progress time. At least I don't think I do. So, let's focus on pouch upgrades above all else, because the more that we can carry, the more that we can do. I'm going to, yes, rope pouches. If I had any questions about the quality of, the value of the rope caster, those just got resolved. Alright, so... Peccaries, lizards, rabbits. I don't know where to find rabbits. We probably haven't... We may not have been in an area where there are rabbits, or I'm just bad at noticing them. Trap crafting. I mean, yes. I didn't feel like I was that much out of the blast traps, but I will pick those up. So now we're between weapons and outfits. Let's see if this is an outfit that I'm using or want to use. Infiltrator, Trapper, Hunter. Well, of the set, I'd really want to do the Hunter one, but this is the one that I cannot upgrade. Can I look at why I can't upgrade it? Claw Strider, Razor Tail. Have we seen a Claw Strider? Probably. Oh, and I got the Skydrifter Razor Tail, so that's good. So let me create a job for this. Set this job as my active quest. No, but this way we'll know when I get it. And then let's do this, because I am a hunter above all else. That said, I'm also an infiltrator, so I think that we might pick up this one here for Nora Champion. Let's upgrade it. That's another thing. In addition to changing up the weapons, I should probably get used to changing up her outfit depending on the scenario. Long leg circulator. I don't feel like I've seen a long leg yet. And then if we wanted to upgrade this, this would be a... Oh no. I spent my last green shine on something else. That's okay. We'll find some more. Because, yeah, I would have liked to have upgraded this. We would have gotten a new slot as well. Well, let's upgrade this one here. Douglas is also saying hello to Grumpy. And, yes, Brindlewood Bay, which is a great name, by the way. I don't know if you came up with that or if that's, like, the name of a module, but it's a really good one. Okay, sure, I'll upgrade this as well. Yeah, these upgrades are ones that I have a bunch of. Okay, and we have an empty slot. I won't worry too much about empty slot right here. And then for our weapon upgrades, what do we like? Well, Ropecaster is an early favorite, if I can upgrade that. Yes. Increases weapon stats. So this will improve the pierce or tie down. I don't know what exactly this means. It looks like a knot, so we'll say the tie down length from 56 to 63. And then, yes, we can do one more. Finally. Bristleback Tusk. I feel bad that we've killed so many bristlebacks and apparently never gotten a tusk. It's possible that maybe only certain ones have a tusk, because we know that there's variants on machines, but we don't know to what extent. Well, we're gonna have the impact spike thrower. Oh, and you know what, you guys? That just used the razor tail, so we will definitely have to try to get another one of those. That is what the game system is called, says Dougler. I really like it as a name. Brindlewood Bay. It's just like, what is it? Cabot Cove? Is that where Jessica Fletcher hung out all the time? Okay, hold on. What is this? Lancehorn. Well, these are not the guys that I was fighting here, so I don't know why that was marked as, like, not a thing. Oh, there might have been a... Maybe we face a variant? I'm not sure. Anyway. So, let's head back to map. So, we've discovered all of this stuff. Oh, sorry, there's too many O's. Let me refill... We're going to restock all categories. That way I have full medicine again. And now, so what's our next quest, do you think? We started by doing the Tallneck, so that part's done now. Death's Door is not too close. Not too far either. Shadow in the West, the Enduring. There's our upgrades. Find other salvage camps, so that's more of an open-ended one. The Hunting Grounds we already did, no matter what it says. We already did that. Eastern Lie. We can't do this until we figure out how to open red crystals. We did this one, so yes. A Tallneck is circling a strange dish-like old-world structure, but overriding it should provide data, how to reach its head. We did all of that. Got it. Okay, so really we're between this, the main quest and the side quest. Main quest probably, just because it's closer. This is there. And then where's the side quest? Because if the side quest goes back a bit... Oh, look, we can do a Cauldron on the way. Yeah, I think we're going to go do main quest. Perfect. Okay. So... And then there's a Leap Lasher site as well. Okay. So let's explore on our way down. I think that we are... My stash, yep. let's check this out on the way. This is the magic of open world games, where you can go anywhere, but the game is about what happens from point A to point B. And Dougler's saying that their show name is the Brindlewood Bay The Coven. So, Dougler, can you put a link in chat for everybody? Because I would like everybody to have a chance to watch this, and we don't have any sort of like macro or anything set up.
Easy there.
Okay, hold on. Leap Lasher. An acrobatic transport machine equipped with an acid canister. Its cargo can be deployed to aid allies or weaponized for its attacks. We have seen this. They've got a cargo claw, but it's retractable. And if you look, it's sort of hard to tell because I can't... Oh, and there's a frost canister version as well. Got it. Okay. There's the acid canister, and there's the power cell, which qualifies as loot and something that can be shot off the back if we want to. The acid canister, though... Yeah, so I don't know that I need anything specific off a Leap Lasher. Oh, but we can see what is, Yeah, we might just... What's this? Unidentified signal. Well, see, now my curiosity is piqued. But I really wanted to see what this was. Oops.
A dyer can make use of this.
Hello to Borlak! Borlak, it was a lot of fun seeing Lady B back on stream this weekend. I hope that she had as much fun streaming as I did getting a chance to watch. And Dougler is... I'm trying to go over. Dougler is posting the channel as requested. Twitch.tv/partywipegames, just in case the link doesn't show up for anybody. Yeah, Borlak, how was your Monday? Before we got distracted, I was starting to say something about the fact that we were recording this in late August and heading into September. Mostly, though, I think it's just a reflection that the weather has been absolutely fantastic the last couple days, and today is no exception. It's one of those days where it's a little warm, it's a little humid, but not in a way that's uncomfortable. It's just sort of like generally pleasant. And I know that, yeah, see, so there might be an issue anywhere that we see these blocked paths, but let's see if we can get up here first, see what we can learn. Oh, that was the unknown thing, that it's blocked. Okay, well, we still learned something. Unknown Leap Lasher site, charger site, the campfire. I want to do this if we possibly can, an unknown cauldron. That may not be story related, but that's really going to open up options for us. Oh, and Douglas put in a link directly to the first episode. That's awesome, Douglas. Thank you. Borlak still has this week off. So, spent today writing stream loot cards for the RPG streams. Dougler and Borlak each do some GMing. I haven't seen Borlak play a game, like a TTRPG. I've only seen him as a GM. But he uses Tailspire, and we were asking him the other day if he does anything in Dungeon Alchemy, and he said not really, because he can't export to Tailspire, and the tool that he does use is more fully featured with access to things like Cyberpunk settings, and there was one other, Cyberpunk and one other thing. Czar says that where it was 100 plus all last week with like 70 or 80% humidity. Yeah, that is beyond unpleasant. That is deep into dangerous. Convoy? Oh, well, this seems interesting. The ones that are just grazing and doing their thing, I don't really know what to make of, but the convoy could be interesting. And yes, I may call for my mount. I just want to sort of get a sense for what's happening over here. I think some of the best convoy, like stop the convoy missions that I can remember playing was Red Faction Guerrilla, a game that really needs more. More of everything that game was. Okay, is that the whole convoy, those guys? Well, they're about to come stomp me to death, so... He went around. You guys, he went around the whole thing. Okay, you guys, come over here. Look at me. There we go.
Time to put steel to action! Forward!
I don't think my shot connected. Okay, this is not mine, nor is it a thing. All right, so we're gonna dismantle this. I honestly thought that the AI guys popped it, but otherwise I think they were just on their way. Also, that symbol up there at the top left, that circle that's been counting down, I don't know what that means. Apparently it was my Valor Surge, but I don't know what my current... No, see, my Valor Surge is still available. I need to get better at using the Valor Surge and the special attack moves as well. I'm really leaving some good tactics on the table. Yeah, my Monday was actually very productive. Got a lot done across a wide range of different things, which felt good. And it's a wonderful thing to be able to wind down with you guys. Yeah, let's head up. I mostly want to, like, unlock these various areas.
Shelter. Chance to rest. Check my gear.
Another thing is that if there's going to be shelters this close by, I probably should look into picking up that ability where you get more ammo for the same crafting materials when you do it at a camp. Because I guess I didn't realize how frequent they'd be out here. Well, I sort of want to go forward, though. We'll be able to filter on question marks later in life. Let's head towards this. Okay, when I go to dismount, let's practice just pressing regular square. Fox McCloud started playing Age of Empires 4, and the graphics are nice. Combat, you have to actually use the right unit counter to counter the enemy units. Cutscenes are simple, and it has a great charm to it. There's about 7 factions. The units are dumb as shit. It feels completely dumbed down, and there's only one speed, and it's slow as hell. The Fox spent 2 days and almost have the entire campaign done. Only has about a couple hours to go.
Looks like the coordinates Silence gave me match that wreckage. Did he install Hades on another Titan?
I have played very few campaign games, like campaign modes in strategy games. There's some, major exceptions. Age of Wonders 3, I continue to poke away at Age of Wonders 4, although I'm a little bit mad at it right now because I don't really know how to do this next section. That's not really the button that I wanted to push. Let's see. Command and Conquer, because at the time, that's what there was. Like,
if I can reach its core, I should get enough data to override some new machines.
okay, this is not where I want to be. I don't want to get seen. Yet.
Should try using something other than shock ammo.
Sorry, did you say something other than shock ammo? Oh, yes, she did. Well, if you're just going to sit there, I want to scan for what I can get off of you. The power cell would be pretty good. This is too many dudes. Okay, yeah, shock ammo is not going to help against the guys that are just made of electrical damage. Okay, he seems very confused about how to get out of this situation. I will unconfuse him. Crap. Oh, whatever he just did was awesome. He has like a whip in his chest. Nope. Get out of here, Aloy. Oh, is this friend or foe? Probably foe. Doesn't look like my guy. Right now, every single one of these guys feels like a goddamn boss fight, and I'm here for it. Oh my god, stab him in the face. Yeah, so the thing that whipped out of his chest, I only barely got a glimpse of it. I have got to assume that that is the
Maybe said enough.
the cargo claw that we can see on the schematic, but which sort of feels like it's internal to their chest. It feels like it's something that the game is telling me exists, but I don't currently have the way to, like, eject and attempt to harvest. Not that I know of, anyway. My machine friend, my mount, got killed by the guys. If I can identify where he is, and I think he's pretty close, we will do that. It's also possible that he expired. Oh, I'd feel bad about that if I could have gotten him back on his hooves and then didn't. All right. Anything else in this area? I saw him go down. Like, I specifically saw, like...
For sure.
I guess I just didn't realize that there was a timer after which I wouldn't be able to help him. Okay, we've refilled the local medicine pouch, and I've got 18 others. You know something? There's not going to be medicine inside the thing. Or at least I can't imagine a reason that there would be. So let's continue to just fill out the rest of the medicine pouch. These are food plants. I want bitter, awful tasting medicine plants. Czar says, can't wait for Age of Mythology Definitive Edition when it finally releases. I'm very glad that they released. So my jam was Rise of Nations. I really like Rise of Nations, and the one that I like better than that was Rise of Legends. Both games that did sort of, you know, watch the sprawl of human history unfold in this single real-time strategy map. It had some awesome mechanics for things like attrition and supply chains and stuff like that was simple but really made a big impact on combat, on like how the wars would be fought and stuff. And then they did Age of Legends, which took that and put more of a fantasy spin on it, which I really liked. And for some reason, I don't know that they're able to port it over. Did I think I one-shotted that dude. Wow. Wait, did I get the bird that I shot? Yeah, I didn't shoot him for fun. I wanted the pigeon, the rich meat. Okay, so cauldrons are like dungeons that you go into, and there's usually some traversal, or at least in the first game, there were some traversal puzzles, but if you did it, you would get some cool stuff, and usually the ability to override additional types of machines.
This open? No turning back once I'm inside. These ledges look like they'll hold up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The other cool thing about this space is that, to a large extent, if not a universal extent, Aloy is the first person to set foot inside some of these places in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, because the doors need to be overridden for her to get inside. So they're otherwise impenetrable to people. She's one of the only people that knows how to open up the technology. You're about to enter a cauldron and won't be able to exit until you make it. Make sure that you're prepared. Yeah, that's why I stopped and got all the medicine and stuff.
Down it is. Cable seems straight enough. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Here we go again! That was fun. Now I need to find my way to the core.
And just immediately find medicinal plants. So there shouldn't be too much in the way of plant life growing in here, and yet nature finds a way.
Shield. I'll have to find a different path.
Yeah. But, so I played some of the first Age of Wonders, and I might have tried Age of Wonders 2 at some point. Damaging a steam vent will create a stealth area. I don't know what a steam vent looks like. Ah. Okay, well. I think I just burned a precision arrow to not create a stealth item. Maybe these are...
Oh, it should hide me for a while.
Why? Okay, he probably got his distress call off. I did take his sound shell, though, so it's possible nobody heard him. Yep, hold on. We've got to... So let me just double check that my current outfit is for stealth, because that's what I'm doing right now. So this is a hunter thing, and I think that I want an infiltrator thing. What's my best infiltrator? This one here. Silent Strike Heal. I'd rather have a bonus to stealth ranged plus. Yeah, let's equip this gear. And then... edit weaves, yeah. I don't have any other things. I figure if I can do a little bit more damage from stealth, then when we hit these guys, it's more likely to be a one-shot kill. Fox McCloud, and same here, is saying... Command & Conquer started him into real-time strategy games. That was my first as well. I remember the very first time that I saw, like, advertisements for Command & Conquer.
Should be able to get across if I hack that node near the gap.
I was like, what is this? Like, what kind of game was this? I'd done turn-based strategy, things like Master of Magic and Master of Orion. Those were two particular favorites. Master of Orion 2, I want to say, probably came out before Command & Conquer. It's been a long time, so the exact order on which I played these, you know, gets lost to memory. But I remember Command & Conquer and to just be like, Dune 2, I think, is sometimes regarded as the first real-time strategy game, but I never played of that, and I had never heard of that. Command & Conquer was the first one that I saw that had, like, this top-down ability to command these troops around, and the vehicles and everything, and it was awesome. And then, like, the full motion video of it, like, Command & Conquer was amazing when it came out. And then I have to say, this might be a me thing, I never, ever cared... No, sorry, Red Alert and Red Alert 2, I did enjoy. But, like, Tiberium Sun, or whatever, like, Command & Conquer 2 was called, I really disliked. And I tried so hard to engage with it, too. Like, I tried that game multiple times. I didn't enjoy the mechanics of it. Okay, well, before we go into this vestibule or whatever, let's just make sure that there's nothing... Okay, but don't drop too quickly. Yep, there is a thing down there, so we will drop to ledge. Anything else in here? I'm not going to say no to this. We've burned through all my medicine before. Vox said, I remember flooding the entire map with units and not having a limit. One of the things that I remember about the original Command & Conquer was... like...
Damn. More machines.
It was some of the little things, honestly. Like, figuring out that, you know, walking around Tiberium...
Gotta find a way to the other side.
...would hurt, like, your infantry units, that the Tiberium was poisonous. I'm pretty sure that was in that original game.
Could catch a right on this to get across. If I don't get shot at by those machines.
Okay, so she's recommending grabbing a hold of one of those. But is there a reason not to... yeah, well, they can know something's up. This way I get their goodies. Try to plant one between his armor. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over there to pick up the stuff, but then we're certainly gonna want to ride one of those things through the ray
Let's
shield.
get past this shield.
Oh, maybe what she was saying was we could do like a drop attack or something, unless the shield goes down for those guys. No. Okay, so we always had to come down here. Douglar's gonna go and make some food. Good luck with the stream, Murderbot. Douglar, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday. I don't know if you'll be in Mia's Discord later on when she does Kyber Shards, but we will be going over there about 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is still in a couple hours. Fox is also saying that he'd be a little bit worried about just breathing in random vent
To
gas.
the back of this corridor. That has to be the core.
Machine muscle is what we found in there. So this does not look like a way that I can get... It looks like I can go over there eventually, but I'm not meant to go there right now. Oh, Fox was also asking Douglar what kind of food. That's a good question, I wonder. I had a very good tuna fish
Should be able
sandwich.
to climb these vents if I time it right.
A very good tuna fish sandwich for lunch. Okay, but these guys... There we go. So while we're running through here, the other thing that's happening here in late August 2023 is we're about a week-ish away from the release of Starfield. For people that pay, I believe it's $30 extra, you'll be able to play it a few days early. Look at this. Just look at how beautiful this looks. You'll be able to play it 5 days early, so I think that's this Friday. And then for everybody else, it'll be out next week. I feel like I can glide across this gap, but the altitude loss on the glider is pretty significant. Yes. Okay, let's go up. Up is better than down right now. I may need to wait for this to extend, because I can't go up right now. Yep, there it is. Now up. Oh, so the news story for today was apparently some person, some guy in Memphis, Tennessee, has been arrested on a felony charge of having stolen more than 65 copies of Starfield, physical editions, and posting on his social media footage of him playing it, giving away early game spoiler stuff, reportedly not playing it very well, although I honestly think that's the least of it, and then shipping out copies of the game that he had gotten illicitly to other people. He posted footage of himself doing this. Now he is charged with a felony, and I am not a lawyer, so this is a layman's opinion. I don't know how he doesn't get convicted, either through a guilty charge or through a successful prosecution, given the fact that he posted footage of himself committing these crimes. And I just want to note, the reason that I wanted to note today's date, August 28th, 2023, is that right now,
I can
Starfield...
use that arm to get across.
Starfield is a hotly anticipated game. By the time you're watching this in the VOD, that game may have already come out. That game may have come out to some of the best reviews of all time. It may have come out and people found it tremendously disappointing, or anywhere in between. Maybe you yourself had a fantastic time with it. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Acid? Acid. Oh, we've already done the acid part, huh? And if you're watching it, if you're watching this VOD, it just a little bit further into the future, Starfield is probably half price, or has recently been half price. Instead of $70, maybe it was $35. And maybe instead of $35, it was $30, or $20, or $10, depending on when you're watching this, because games depreciate in value. They go on sale. There are Steam sales and GOG sales and Epic sales. There are Bethesda sales, Microsoft sales. There are clearance sales at places like Best Buy. This man, the reason that I'm saying all of this is not to denigrate the game or the games industry. I love sales. I think the
Jumping off
gaming
that arm should be easy enough.
gaming is one of the most astoundingly cost-effective hobbies you can possibly have. I don't know when to jump at this.
So far, so good.
Now.
Now I just need to jump off at the right time.
Can I jump off here? Nope. Aloy does not wish to jump. There we go. I figured the glowy part was probably correct, but I didn't want to, like, wait for it to line up if it was
Shield's past that shield. I'll have to be careful.
Yeah, she's very whispery. She said that there's machines past that shield and she'll need to be careful. The point that I'm making is that when you apply for a job in the United States of America, one of the questions that you are frequently asked is, have you been convicted of a felony? Depending on the state, they might be asking you, have you ever been convicted of any felony?
Do a lot of damage.
What is this? A burrower. Okay, well, I'm not going down there, as far as I know. Am I? Am I going down there? I thought I was going this way. I was just looking around a little bit. Yeah, we're going this way. If this person is convicted, and I strongly suspect that he will be, I don't know what the defense could possibly be, he will spend a decade or more answering, yes, I have been convicted of a felony, on every job application that he fills out. And if he is extremely fortunate, I don't want to be seen by this shell walker. If he is extremely, extremely, extremely lucky. Oh, hello to Uptaria! Hello to Uptaria and everybody raiding over. Uptaria, I hope you had a fantastic time with Dragon Age Inquisition. We were in there earlier to lurk. Give me just 5 seconds. Do a shout out. Uptaria. Uptaria, thank you so much for the raid, and I hope everybody's had a great Monday. We are playing Horizon Forbidden West for the first time. We're actually doing our very first Cauldron, where I recently stabbed a Watcher in the back, or a Burrower or whatever, and now...
Just gotta keep low and quiet.
Weak versus poison. Not poison. Hold on. So the shield claw is probably the part that I want to tag and disable earlier than the others. Oh, and the other thing, just for you guys, we're talking about a news story that came out today, or at least I was talking a little bit about it, about a guy who has now been charged with a felony for stealing 60-odd copies of Starfield and streaming himself playing the game that he stole, reportedly stole, and then shipping out copies of the stolen game to others. Okay, so I wanted to do as much damage to that as we could. Nope. He's got a hell of a combo. We fought one of these guys before.
There.
I don't know why she's saying there. That didn't go well for me. That is instantly lethal, by the way. That shock attack, I've taken that at like full health, and it just instantly vaporizes Aloy. Okay, we've got some acid on him, so like that's better than nothing, right? And the point that I was just making is the cost of this, the societal cost to this person. I don't know this dude. I don't know what his life plan was. I honestly have a hard time even imagining. But the idea of getting yourself
Still in this fight.
a felony conviction that will live on your criminal record forever. There we go. Okay, so now he's got no more shields. He's probably really upset about that. Shit. I am doing a good job of freezing myself right now. I can't take any more of those giant targets. I'd like to knock his shell off if I could. I need to get a clear shot at the brace. And he is not making it easy for me. Turns out this machine is built with a single purpose. Protect the thing that's on his back. It's pretty good at it. Okay, we got that. Oh. I'm sorry saying holy shit. Yeah, these carriers were always the things that I hated to fight. That were ground runners. All the flying machines were the worst to me. I got worked really hard, Avtaria, before you guys arrived. By some sky drifters, I think they're called. And yes, I would very much like to harvest his shield claw for the braided wire that it contains.
Those metal carriers can get me closer to the core.
Metal.
How do I reach them?
Oh, the arms? Yeah, no, we'll look at that in a second. I need some medicine. Like, we're gonna fill up our health and our pack, and we're gonna look for anything else that can give us some medicine, because that was a costly fight for me. Now, I'm pretty sure that this is back the way that we came. This was the alternate pathway into this chamber. I took the stealthy route through the vent, but I'm pretty sure that this goes back to where we were. But for better or worse, the thousands of dollars worth of Starfield that this guy stole and shipped and filmed himself apparently breaking the law, will be coasters in like 6 months. Like, this is going to be just like all video games, a game that people pick up, play or don't, enjoy or don't, and then eventually move on. Usually when I say eventually, I mean pretty quickly. Move on to the next thing. This dude picked up a felony conviction that he will be answering for in the year 2036. They will be asking him questions about, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Yes. And what I was starting to say just as Avtaria came in is, if he's very, very, very lucky, they will ask him, okay, well, what was the nature of your conviction? And then he will explain to them that he stole 60 copies of a game called Starfield. And they'll say, what is that? Because by the time, sooner or later, with emphasis on the sooner, it won't matter. What a reason to completely incinerate your own life. And if this sounds judgmental, I don't mean it to sound like tisk, because you don't need me to tell you not to commit felonies. And don't videotape yourself committing felonies. And don't post the videotape of your felonies to your own social media. All I'm saying is that if you are, for some reason, going to do those things, make it for a better reason than to play an unpatched launch day Bethesda game. Because I don't mean this to sound insulting. But if I was to throw my life away, it wouldn't be to play an unpatched Bethesda game. They're good games, ladies and gentlemen, but not that good. And they're way better after they've been patched for 2.5 years and get a community patch to fix up the stuff that the company doesn't feel like fixing. That's what gets me. People commit crimes every single day, but this is among the worst and dumbest ways to sacrifice your entire future. And that's all I have to say about this topic.
Could try getting to that arm below.
Yeah, we will. Aloy has very, very adroit footwork. So now we can see that we want to get to that shelving.
Jump.
I just hope it doesn't close on my hands. I'm going to assume that up is the way.
That was close.
I can't even grab a normal fluorescent light. She's grabbing ones that are canted down by 45 degrees. Yeah, Obtaria, I hope that you and everybody in your chat had a wonderful Monday. I know that not everybody does. Mine was productive, which is sometimes the best thing that you can say about a Monday.
Should be able to hitch a ride on those metal carriers from here.
I'm going to get around to the back of this for some reason. It's mostly the fact that I can. I feel like if I go through something dangerous, maybe it'll be less dangerous if we're sucking his exhaust fumes off of this thing's propeller engine. It was good.
Made it this far. Just have to hold on a little longer.
Otari says that her Monday was good. Mondays are for Dragon Age, so they are always good.
I'm gonna have to get off this thing soon.
Yeah, here. I don't know what happens if we ride it all the way into the force field, but I assume nothing good.
Those arms can help me reach the core. I just have to get to them. Close to the core.
Wait here for a moment. Oh, also, so Obtaria, like something that you and I haven't had a chance to like connect on. I saw the news about BioWare losing not a majority of, but a sizable percentage of their staff. That's really disappointing. And I know that it's not uncommon for game studios to gear down. I don't want to use a euphemism. A lot of game studios, particularly larger ones, will fire a lot of the people that that help make their game.
Made it.
When it gets close to release. I think that sucks. I'm really disappointed for it. It's part of the game. You know, it's part of the job. It seems to be something that a lot of developers choose to live with, and I hear some people in the game industry say that they don't want to unionize and that this works out for them somehow. I don't know how, but I don't work in the industry, so I'm not here to pass judgment on that. But yeah, it feels instinctually like it does not
should get me to the core.
Bode well. I can't seem to jump to that thing though. What I was saying is that it feels kind of instinctually like it's a bad sign. There we go. When a game that is not out yet is suddenly shedding a sizable percentage of its workforce. And then it dropped by like a fifth. And regardless...
Machine overrides.
Is this it? No. Regardless of the like impact on the game, these are human beings that lost their job. Aloy? Okay. It's very dramatic. Well, I picked this plant. I also really
Ready
like
for anything now?
the way that the light sort of splashes on the surfaces around here. Fox noticing some guy went to a drive-thru, and when the cashier opened up the register, he leaned through the window and started ripping the bills out of the register, so his face was completely exposed to the camera. So, this person will probably have been arrested and get nailed for this, and probably really frighten the cashier because she doesn't know if this person is going to, like...
machine stored like that. At least it's deactivated for now.
Oh, we are going to do a boss fight for sure. Well, I guess I'll go down. The thing is, people
There's
will...
the core. Now I just need to access it.
People will steal money because they are greedy. Or because they're desperate. They're sick, they're addicted to drugs, they are homeless and looking for their next meal. I don't know. And this is not me making excuses. This is me saying that I understand why people steal money. I don't understand why people steal Starfield.
I think it's slowly.
Can I learn anything about this before I let him out? Wide maw. Okay, we can. An amphibious machine that vacuums up resources into its jaws for processing. Oh, is it like a beaver? This guy, guys, this might be a beaver. I don't know why wide maw. Oh, no, it's a hippo! It's a hippo! I'm terrified of hippos in real life, so this is going to go great. Abtaria did hear that they were laying off like 50 people or so from BioWare. I'm hoping just because those parts of the game were complete, but who knows. Yeah, and I just... I wish well to the people that got laid off. Maybe they knew it was coming. They were contract workers, and this was always part of the gig, but it feels crap. It feels like crap to see people lose their jobs, especially when they're working on something that people like Abtaria and I are looking forward to playing. They were instrumental in making that, and the fact that they don't have job security as a reward for it feels pretty cruddy. An amphibious machine that vacuums up resources. In combat, it turns its ability into a variety of dangerous attacks. I sure bet it does. Alright. Oh, wait, can I tag something on this? Because we know we're going to fight it. So it's weak against something that I don't have. Air or water or something. And it is strong against absolutely everything else. So we're going to... Purge water sac. Vacuum turbine. Tusks. Sparker. Well, if we can get at that Sparker and set off a chain reaction, I'm going to tag that part. Now, I keep forgetting if you can tag multiple parts. But if we could tag that purge water sac as well. Yeah. Okay.
On me. I can send it to my stash.
Actually, I don't know if I do want to pick this right now, because if I pick it right now, it goes to my stash. Oops. Every single one of these I've walked up to, I press triangle. I don't know why that's in my head as, like, the hack move, but... Okay, I honestly thought that was the thing that I'm supposed to hack. As Abtaria says, stealing money or items makes sense, but stealing a game... And it's like, that's the other thing, like, that I didn't bring up, because, like, you guys, I want Starfield to be great, and I love the fact that so many people are going to get to play it because it's going to be on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass! Man, like you can play Starfield for, like, a monthly subscription. It, like, of all the things to steal. And to steal it 60 times over... Okay, so let's...
Guess I'm not getting those overrides without a fight.
Yeah, no, that was never in the cards, Aloy. We all knew it. I should have set up some... I know he's strong against it, but... Okay, he just ruined my trap. Oh shit. Just nuzzling me with his death jaws. I don't like this. Okay. Get up. Oh, I am so dead. So I cannot be within a quarter mile of this thing, or else he just eats me. You guys, I honestly don't know. He's strong to everything. Hold on, I need to refamiliarize myself with what, if anything, hurts this dude. Wide Maw. So he's strong against fire, frost, shock, acid, and plasma. Most of those I can't even do, but I definitely cannot do purge water. We're gonna have to find some way to kill this guy that doesn't rely on any tools in my personal arsenal. So let's go to inventory. So this can penetrate armor, and I feel like I really need some of that right now. So let's equip this, and we're gonna put it... Oh, the rope caster will help as well. Yeah, so let's put this in place of the... Probably the shock, whatever it's called, the frost thing. And then the explodey one here... Explosive spikes. He's not immune to explosions. He's immune to fire. Not immune, but he's strong against fire. Let's put this on. We'll put that in over the shock trip caster. And then the... explosive trip caster. Yeah, let's equip this. We'll put that in. And then... This strong arm bow. I don't know anything about overdrawing. I don't feel like I can do that yet. Perk details. I don't know how to overdraw. This really doesn't feel like it's going to be better than my current weapon. This guy right here. No, that's my sharp shot bow. Where's my regular bow? Hunter bow. This does 28 and 60, and this does 23 and 46. Yeah, like I really feel like regular hunter bow is a winner right now. Although, let's change the coil out. Do I have anything that's better? Overdraw damage. Impact damage, yeah, that's... No. Let's go for knockdown damage, because the acid... like, it's not that we can't acidify him, I think that we have to put, like, 19 things. Taria always forgets about the rope caster. Yeah, welcome to my world. Ditto on that. Let's grab the rope caster, because I really need to not be next to this dude.
For another spot.
Shit. Okay, heal. I don't even know what those are. Okay, whatever that is on his belly seems like a good thing to shoot. Shit. Fuck.
Not gonna hold.
Okay, well, I mean, I did my best. What?
The machine's got backup.
I can't fight one! Okay, well, we'll do our best. Ugh. Hold on. There's another question mark here, which is that I've got other skills. So the hunter skill here, this one here, ranged master. Bolster your resolve and deal more damage with ranged weapons for a limited time. We're gonna hold on to that. Damn it, hold on. Then we got high volley. I've got that one equipped. I don't have spread blast. Oh, right. This is based on the weapon that you're using. What's the one that I have over here for warrior? Critical boost. Not enough skill points, so we don't have that one. Yeah. Because the reason that I was looking here is that high volley is not something that's going to help me out in this particular environment. And then infiltrator is like more damage on stealth stalker or whatever. Yeah, I didn't pick that up. I'm gonna take cover behind this. That did not work. So the good news is the one that we've already started fighting is still marked with like the purple parts. So I'm gonna do my best. No, actually, I want to tie down his friends. I'm just getting completely Cuisinarted. I am out of health. Is this just anything that has health? Okay, I want the non-purple eater. Okay, if I can ping him one more time. Get up. Aloy, get up. Okay, hopefully screw that guy? No? He broke free. I didn't finish tying him down and he broke free. Go! Shit. Aloy, I know you're having trouble breathing. Shit. I don't know, you guys. Ugh. Okay, he's down. Now I basically need to do the same thing to his friend to have any hope of landing hits, so... What is happening? Okay. My absolute best hit on this guy's stomach. Okay, that seems to have done something. This is nothing. This is nothing that I'm doing to him. Shit! Okay, so next up, I know he's not weak to acid. Well, he's actually very, very strong to acid, but... Get up! Oh, you know what else? The shock thrower or whatever. Oh, God!
Gotta try again.
I don't even know what that was. It was nothing that resembled an attack. What is this? Explosive tripwires? No, I want the prototype spike thrower. I have no idea what this weapon is. I really should have used it prior to this moment. What is this? I don't think that I switched to the weapon before. Oh, so what am I stuck on? I bet you that if we hurl a spike into its mouth while it's vacuuming, it'd be awesome. The trouble is doing that. I've got a great plan. I just need to make it happen. Oh my god. So I'm out of medicinal berries. Like completely out is the thing. So let's see if I can... sure, man. Let's pop some of this. They were untricked. I don't know if it's going to come closer to me, but...
Should help.
Shit! Of course there'd be no ammo. That was cool. What was it? This? Shit! Oh, god damn. I think that's one down, please? That'd be pretty cool. Thank you. Okay. My chances of survival just went up to 5%. Oh, I don't want to be here. Do I have anything that will blow?
Without ammo.
Okay, hold on. Wait. No. This. Build. Okay, he's gonna do his spit attack. Why is this breaking? Shit! Oh god, Aloy, I don't have anything. I have nothing. No! Don't drink it now!
Gonna work on its armor.
Oh, thank god. Don't do anything except find some help. Okay, I don't know what to shoot on this guy to get the best. Can I tag that part? So that's inside his maw. Oh, wait, but it's inside his maw. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna do the following things. Max tripwires placed. F off. Let me bring some of these up so that I can put them back down. This, and then this. I know you feel like I'm wasting a lot of time, but he'll be tied down for a minute, and I can sort of like set up something that I've got at least a better chance when he comes to. Okay. What the hell? Okay, that's as many as I can put down. Now, if I wanted to chuck an explosive spike throw right down his throat... I don't think I'm getting it down his throat. Okay, get up. Come over here. Oh! Hello to more than a Mia. That was really fun. It would have been fun even if I had died, but the fact that I was able to beat this on the first try, clumsily and frantically, but still successful. Yeah, so things that I should have done that I didn't. I should have eaten some stew. There's stew that gives you more health and stuff. Oh, and you know what else? I should have switched my outfit. We're still in the infiltrator outfit. That didn't help me. Being in an infiltrator outfit, that didn't help me at all in this section. I should have been in a warrior or a hunter outfit. We would have gotten a bonus. But no, that was great. That was a lot of fun. I'm not even kidding. When the second one came out, I saw white. When the second one came out, my vision just went gray for a second. I was like, I don't even know how to fight one of them, and now a second one is coming out. I'm sorry, I have to cough. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, that was a lot of fun. Sorry, I'm doing that, not sorry, I'm doing that a lot because I'm just trying to see if there's anything else for me to pick up. But yeah, then getting them tied down, let's take a quick moment to recoup some of our losses. We're gonna visit a stash after this because I've got, oh, look at this. Yeah, I can't even make any more of these. The explosive tripwires. But yeah, hello to Mia, hello to, Hickey's been here. Hello to Jab. Jab, I hope that you've had a nice Monday. And that is, yeah, that's everything that I can make. So what is our reward for this? Let's find out what we're going to be able to override.
Machines out in the wild? Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the Cauldron security grid.
Okay, burrowers, scroungers, grazers. Recently met those guys.
What I can do about that for now.
Wow, we can, I was not expecting to be able to override wide moors at the end of this. And I know that this is apparently a facility where they're built, but still, they seem extremely dangerous, so giving me the ability to override them early is interesting.
With the data I got from that core, I should be able to override this machine.
Let's spend our points. I've recently, as of this episode, been doing the survivor upgrades. Fire an explosive bomb that becomes more powerful with each bounce, up to a maximum of 3 bouncers. Uses up to 2 bombs of your currently selected weapon. Probably. I've got 4 points. Triple Shredder. Launch 3 shredders of your currently selected type. I don't have any shredders, I don't think. Only 1 shredder can be caught and reused. That looks like a Predator weapon. Since I don't have this weapon yet, we're not going to do this. The other thing, though, is because I've got 4 points, I might want to go further down one of my other tracks. Silent Strike Gun. Oh, gain! Wow, that was a weird thing. Silent Strike gain. I mean, maybe. Silent strike gain, passive boost, recover weapon stamina. Oh, these are identical, just on either side. Silent strike heal. Silent strike plus. I want the more damage. This is 2 points if I take the more damage here. Yeah, we'll do that. And then that unlocks... Oh, but that one takes 3. Ooh, double shots. Especially in the sharp shot bow. Because the sharp shot bow hits real hard. But I'm not going to save my points for that. Let's go for smoke bomb capacity. I'm not kidding. That literally saved my life there. I know I don't use them very often, but I'm going to go for smoke bomb capacity. Okay. Oh, and by the way, Abtaria, just so that you know, Mia has not yet played any of the Dragon Age games, and I know that Inquisition is on her list. So she's an example of one of the people that I'm mindful of. You have never come close to spoiling anything, but I like to share that in the real world, there are people who are still looking forward to playing some of these games that have been out for a while. Yeah, so we're going to see about
able to override scroungers now.
Overriding. Find a port right back here, and
everyone's on the same side. Thanks for a while.
I will be happy for the assistance, honestly.
There, machine's vulnerable.
No! I got sideswiped. I got electrified from the side. And hello to Bugbear Business, who says Abtaria raid. Yes, thank you so much for coming over for the raid. Sorry, Jab is saying that he was just watching a very good video on the Fermi principle, the Fermi paradox.
With the data I got from...
I've heard Fermi paradox. I'm blanking out on what it is. I don't remember what it is. As soon as Jab says what it is, I'm going to be like,
override this machine.
That's what it means. But I am completely blanking on it by name at this time. So, let's... Also, can I just point out that the impact spike thrower is her arm? She's just throwing it with her arm, isn't she? I'm not complaining. It's just like, I thought it was like a launcher of some sort, like a spring-mounted or magnetic-mounted launcher. Bugbear Business is already following? Well, it's very, very much appreciated.
At least for a while.
You guys, I don't know if it's an excuse that I can use, but for the record, this is not hard. You know, friend and machine, you could do something. I have no help. Like, you guys need to understand. Fuck. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. How do you get out of here? What's my play? Fortunately, they seem superstitious about this. I lay down some blast traps, maybe. Lure them back in here. Oh, I can override him again. Brian says, today I learned that Baldur's Gate 3 is 150 gigabytes to install. That sounds about right. I've heard it's very, very large. Brian, do you know what character class you're going to play? Also, Obtaria, like, I know that you like RPGs. Do you have a thought on what, if you're going to play Baldur's Gate 3? Please do not be stuck on this. I can't. Where are all the dudes? This guy's gonna be my enemy again in a second, and I don't want to be here when he rolls over. Decides that he's not on the team anymore. Oh, okay. Guess we can just do this again. There. Hey, wait a second. I don't like you. Wait, yes, I do. I changed my mind for the third time. I need to get the hell out of here. I am consuming these as quickly as I'm picking them up. It does play Baldur's Gate 3. It's one I can't stream and play because my computer would just totally implode. Was that... You were just playing something the other day. It wasn't Dragon Age. It was... Oh, it was The Last of Us. Right! You were just playing The Last of Us 1 for the very first time. Hold on. No, I don't want to override. I want a critical strike. That game also seems to be really, really tough on modern computers. And Brian is not sure which character class that he's going to start up with. My recommendation, if I could be so bold, try a couple of them. Like I've only played Baldur's Gate 3 through a brief little tutorial area there, and there's some things in there that let you play around with like different early abilities and different skill sets and things that you can do based on your stats and stuff. So interact with it. Try a couple and then see what you think. Yeah, Obtaria, the only other thing that I have on that topic is keep moderators around. Moderators that are quick on the draw. I think that you and App and Red Rum Gaming, Platform Platypus, I'm trying to think if Nikolai saves. I'm trying to remember if like that person streams as well. Hey, Call Me Clay. Like these are all like great people in a great community. There's something about The Last of Us that tends to attract some of the worst people from outside the community. So keeping mods with their finger hovered over the purge chat button would not be a terrible idea. Hello to Ricardinho. I've tried saying that there's a spell that you can speak with animals, and I've helped out a rat and a bird so far with little side quests from talking to them. I want to say that I took the Pet Pal perk in Divinity Original Sin 2 and spent the entire game talking to animals. Because I love the fact that you could do that, and you could talk to every animal in the game. Like basically, if it was a cow or a horse or a dog or a cat, if it existed like on an area that your character would be able to speak with, you could talk to them. There were a lot of them too, and all of that content, things that not everybody was going to be able to see, because not everybody would take that perk. But it has to be that way. Like, if the perk isn't there for a good reason, if there's not going to be a good payoff for using the perk, then anybody that did take it would feel cheated. And if the perk is required in order to progress, then it's not really an option, is it? So I really think that they did a great job with it. Ricardine, you're saying that I'm a good mod. The trouble with I appreciate that feedback very much. I feel bad when I fail to catch something in time because oftentimes you have a stream on and like something happens and you're just not looking at the screen. You look away for a minute, you get up to get a drink, you're working on another project and sort of listening in the background, and the next thing you know, something slips the net. Altari says that so far it's been alright, thankfully. It did bring in some new people, which was cool, but I'm also expecting some people to try and ruin it. I do also know some serious plot points, and I've seen App play most of The Last of Us Part 2. I suspect, then, that you are going to have a... If you know most of the plot points from Last of Us Part 2, then you will be able to develop a quick bellwether on whether or not somebody has a part in your stream based on whether or not they come into the current game and try to, you know, give anything away about the second game. All right, so we're going to
Here I come.
head on down. I don't want to stop gliding. That would be lethal. Thank you, game, for reminding me that I can commit suicide. Oops. Also known as the Drienne. Drienne loves falling from extreme heights. They have Drienne has a channel trailer up, and there's more than one clip in there. It's very, very fun of them just like plummeting from high heights and then chortling delightedly when they impact. Abtari would still ban anyone trying to ruin it for the sake of, if that's what you do, I don't want you in my chat. Yes, exactly. Yeah, there was somebody, Ricardinho, that I recently banned from your chat as well. I saw them just do that whole thing. There's a certain vibe that you learn to recognize very quickly on chat of the sudden person comes in, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm pretty good, how about you?" "Oh, I'm swell. How are you doing today?" Interesting, I literally just answered that question. "Yeah, I'm great too. Follow." "Oh, okay, cool. Thank you for the follow." "Yeah, how's the game going?" "Well, pretty good, you know." "By the way, I'd really love to help you out with my art. Wouldn't you like to up your production?" Just immediate ban. Like, you know that person immediately. I'm just saying that if you're out there and that's the way that you're marketing your services, it's not going to go over well. And it's not going to go over for a very long amount of time. I feel like I was very loud into the microphone, but seriously, though, you need to understand how transparent you are. So burrowers swim.
You can override burrowers now.
Yes, you can. I didn't know that they swam. This is new information. I wonder if this is a variant. Is it a particular variant that swims? Yeah, let's just... I have done a lot of fighting recently, so... And this is not an openable thing, so we shall go for it. I want to do at least one quest. Like we've gotten a lot done today, but I want to try to do at least one quest every day. Not necessarily like the, oh, I stumbled upon this, but like something from the log, you know, something that we've had some dialogue with.
There's a lot to explore down there. I don't know what I could find.
Yeah, as Ricardinho said, they always promise to, like, increase your views by 2,000%. I admire artists a lot. I admire Jelly Buns. I admire... I mean, Abtari, you do art. We were talking about one of the overlays that you were doing. That's the thing. Artwork for streams is really valuable. Overlays, emotes, like the art that goes into the about page. These things are really valuable. If you do these things and you want to like do them on behalf of others, there are appropriate vectors that will help you to do this. What they are not.
This is it. Location of the coordinates I scanned from the spire. A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Silence would slink away to. But what was he doing here? That device is blinking. I guess Silence wants me to check it out.
Yeah, let me save it here real quick. Let me throw down a real save here. There's going to be some reading here, it looks like. We're going to do a manual save. I call it a real save. The way to promote your artistry and to offer your services is absolutely not just cold calling random streams and basically doing a script, because that's not going to do your thing. What you want, one of the best ways that you can do it is what Abtaria does. What Papalotko used to do, what Jelly Buns does. Do your art on stream. Show people. Mention in your own stream that you're willing to do this on contract. That way people can see your work and contract you. And by the way, like, I feel really bad for artists because so many times they're like, their talent is deserving of reimbursement. And so many people are like, oh, I'll pay you in... Abtaria will know what I'm talking about. I'll pay you an exposure. I'll pay you an exposure. Yeah, the hell you will. No, artists deserve to be paid for their work. But the artists that go around thinking, well, I can open up this AI prompt bot, this AI bot, and generate art that then I can sell by just like cold calling random streams, just showing up and offering my services. No, it makes everybody look bad and everybody pissed off. Don't do that. All right, so we've got a data point. I know the green thing. We'll go back to the green thing. Oh, can I play this?
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now, the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable. Until interrogations begin, anyway.
I don't know what Silent's plan is, and I'm not meant to right now. It just seems like it's the worst idea. It's the worst idea from somebody who is undeniably incredibly intelligent. So it will be interesting to see how all this works out.
Some kind of log. Most of it's redacted.
Okay. This is presumably Silent. Day 1. Despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was a relatively simple process. It was relatively simple to install Hades on the detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. Day 2. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at sufficient intensity. Day 5. Success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysms of agony. I may not be saying that correctly. Very soon, I believe, the subject will become compliant. Day 6. I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how her heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extinction failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown Pharaoh software, perhaps? But I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced. Unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Elysium. It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears my coercive efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and that effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter. The data I've extracted, and will continue to extract, is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes the electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed in my mind. The next few months will test my capacities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished, with a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but it is indeed in a pitiful state. It's time to relocate it to a more impressive position for its date with destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian, nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, and then the pieces will begin to fall into place. Aloy, I think that Aloy understands this, but I need to say it aloud. It's so obviously a trap, and like it's a trap. I think Aloy knows it's a trap. Sylens knows that Aloy knows that it's a trap, especially if he's leaving around like interrogation logs saying these things. He's no dummy. He's literally telling her, I'm going to manipulate you into doing what I want. The fact that he's saying that means that Aloy, it's like, what could he possibly have? He's such a master of the Xanatos gambit.
Looks like Sylens put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Every outcome is going to benefit him, and we can't possibly know what it is. Sorry, yes, I still see the green thing. I just want to make sure that we've read all this stuff. Oh, and I'll see if I can upgrade anything. Probably not. We can do some stuff. Oh, God. Yes, please, with the potion crafting. So medium health potions for sure. I will make as many of these as you allow me to. Also, what was this? Overdraw potion? Yeah, I drank one of those by mistake. Grumpy goes, bunny, boing, boing. That's such a great clip, isn't it? Ricardino was agreeing that the sales pitch is always so horrible. Avtaria says, the time it takes for us to learn what we're doing and be good at it is the same as anyone else learning a specialized skill. But it's just drawing. Anyone can do it. Yeah, then you do it. Yeah, Avtaria, if anybody ever denigrates your artistic skill and the way that you are... Sorry, the effort that you put into it, fuck them. Because I've spent my entire life trying to draw, trying to learn how to draw, like, I've never taken any art classes, but like, it's a skill that I admire so much, and I just don't have the talent for it. Over time, I can learn, I can get better, but the effort that I have put in, I look at the people who are good at it, and I am endlessly impressed. And I want you and Papalatko and Jelly Buns and I've literally said other names here that I'm completely blanking on right now. I just want you to hear it from somebody that's like, yeah, like awesome. Oh, I activate.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance. Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead, a perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades, in order to render it cooperative. Tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years and ceased. Cannot compromise. Try and reboot. But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard.
Oh, I really wanted to see the data point, darn it. Is that this one? It is. Okay, the first part of Hades' comment there was difficult for me to make out. So signal only meant for me. Signal was received for 17.22 years, then ceased. Cannot compromise Gaia reboot, but entities will still fail. And then that's when Sylens points out that he has failed. And then like where it says like Hades inaudible, like that's cool. That's all.
There's only one way to find out where he moved the orb.
Avtar is saying, I have a hard time with the continual work on it. If it wasn't for streaming, I don't think I would have made as much progress with it as I have in the last year since I started streaming. Avtar, for what it's worth, I feel that about gaming. I've talked a lot about, like, I love games. I love playing games. Streaming reshapes the act of gaming into something that I'm highly motivated always to... Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? We already read that. I think it's meant to, like, point me in that direction, is my guess. We can't do that.
I wonder what makes these crystals grow.
Let me look at my log, because I feel like there is something that I'm supposed to do here. Follow the Orbs Trail, investigate Silence Workshop. So we did that. So follow the Orbs Trail. So we are going this way, like this big trench that's been dug as he dragged the orb.
Well, I better see where this trail leads.
But yeah, when you're streaming something like a project, well, I imagine whether it's an art project or, like, maybe your project is gaming, maybe your project is commentary, maybe your project is game design, like what Mavis Games does. Streaming it for an audience that gets invested in seeing the whole thing through is motivating in and of itself. And I've said on many occasions that if I don't enjoy a game, I'm not going to keep playing it. The good news is, I enjoy the...
So here I am, following along after Silence like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
I forgot to visit my stash and refill on all the, medicine. But what streaming does for, like, in terms of games is it helps me to not get distracted. Because sometimes you're playing something, you're really enjoying it, and then, like, something new comes out, and you get distracted and you start playing that, oh, I'll come back later. And sometimes you don't come back later. But when you're streaming, it's like, well, no, I want to continue on the thing that I was doing. Like there's people that want to see it through. I want the collection in the VOD to be complete. So, yeah, it's very easy for me to imagine that you get the same effect when you're working on art, and it's motivating to...
I can refill my pouch with these later.
Be able to, like, look at your own... Wait, what is it pointing backwards? I'm still following the trail here. Oh, shit. A frost glinthawk, this is new. A flying scavenger that is often seen in small groups. It can pick up small machine carcasses for recycling and fire frost attacks from a long range. Weak versus fire damage. Okay. So, how many are you? I'll mark the scrapper.
I can use shock ammo.
Yeah. We're marking, like, the radar and the plasma cell on these guys. And then this guy, like, what even do we have? Chill water sack. Sure. The beak is apparently detachable. And it's a key upgrade resource. But that's all we've got on this guy. No tail attack or anything like that. Any others in the area?
I have to hunt some scrappers if I want to fix the override for them.
Hold on. What is your path, sir? Okay, but hide. Ricardini says, streaming makes you play games differently, and I really like it. I also have some games that I play off stream. Oh, ditto. Someday I really would like to do like a long form play of Stellaris on stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But Stellaris is an example of a game that I primarily play off stream. I play a lot of Heroes of the Storm off stream. Sorry, let me just do a more formal scan because you can see through things a little bit better. Oh, I need that. Shoot, I don't want to forget that it's there. I'm gonna let that guy, like, preen in the sun for a second. I want to see if we can sneak around. We'll keep an eye out for more dudes, get the green shine, and then, as importantly, like, try to take out these dudes silently. Oh, hold on. Shit, he's looking in this direction. We may be able to lure him over with a rock.
Talks. Great.
Shit. I was kind of hoping he would stay roosted. But if I can silent strike this guy, it can still work out. Shit. I think we've been made. Bold prediction. Okay, so... I'm sorry. Does anybody remember what these guys are weak to? We haven't fought them before, so I'm still learning. This is a glint hawk, yes? It is a frost glint hawk, so weak to fire. So, as we were talking about, let's try to do this responsibly. I have a fire bow, fire hunter bow. We're going to equip this, and I shall put it... The explosive tripcaster is not going to help me right now, nor is the prototype spike thrower.
Can't take the heat.
Okay, there goes the beak. Oh, shit! Well, probably better than letting him get up again. Salmalander. Oh, hello to Salmalander! I never get a chance to play games off stream and toss exactly 0 rocks in his game of Forbidden West. Uh-oh. So these guys don't like, I think they actually don't like,
Acid's eating at its arm.
electricity. I don't even know what that was. Well, I really want this, though. Okay. What was I going to ask Salmalander? I was thinking earlier today, there was something specific that when Salmalander came around... Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay. So we might as well talk about it now. So throughout the month of August, Mia and Salmalander and I did our yearly special event called Alchemical August, where each of us played every single Sunday. We did a major playthrough of some sort of game featuring alchemy or potion mixing, and therefore throughout the month of August, Salmalander got to play Potionomics, Mia was playing Potion Craft, and I was playing Potion Permit. And we did that every Sunday. And ladies and gentlemen, the votes are in. Salmalander's here. Salmalander has officially won Alchemical August for the year of our Lord 2023. So first of all, let's all congratulate Salmalander and try not to sound incredibly sarcastic and bitter about it. Because as a side effect of this, before I go forward, we've worked with Steam, and there is right now, to celebrate the end of Alchemical August, a sale on the game that Samolander chose. It is Potionomics 1. So right now, you can get 20% off your purchase on Steam of Potionomics. I'm dead serious. It's there right now. Thank you, everybody, to Samolander. And as a special additional bonus, you too can use promo code Samolander to get an error message on Steam. That's SAMALANDER to get your very own error message for an invalid code on Steam. Promo code Samolander. So there we go. Check it out, everybody. All our hat tips to Samolander. And that is the end of Alchemical August. We shall never speak of it again. I'm gonna go down here and get some herbs. Not the kind of herb I want to have right now, but it's fine. So anyway, on to better and brighter topics. We're gonna get some more story. I very much did not want to trigger story because we're following the orb, believe it or not. And there were at least 2 scrap piles that I wanted to check out as well. Oh, and the green shine. We need that too. But yeah, we saw, but I liked a really good movie this weekend, and I want to talk about it in a non-spoiler way such that I can. We're always very careful. Like, here's an example. Not about the movie, but today, on Blue Sky.
Must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So what did Hades tell him?
Also, please do not tell me anything, but I am leaving open the possibility that until we see Sylens in the flesh...
I'll put these in my pack.
That every representation of Sylens that we see is in fact Hades. That Hades is like sending holographic messages and writing text logs and everything else to fool Aloy into believing that it is in a subservient or dead state. Please do not confirm that. I'm just sharing a theory. But speaking of confirming, I need another mount, by the way. Like, I need to try to get one of these guys. Override.
Oh, still.
I need some more arrows. Oh, but what I was trying to say is that, so, like, shit! That's my own guy. What I was trying to say is that, let's repair. On Blue Sky, which is like...
My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon.
Twitter replacement for anyone who's interested. Today, went on there and somebody had posted something to the effect of, oh, Horizon 3 is going to be great when we find out something. And I was like, nope, because it looked immediately like it was going to be something about this game. Now, this person wasn't trying to spoil anything. They sort of assumed that people who wanted to play the game have played it. Well, I haven't, so I don't know anything about the story. So, unfortunately, the mute features and filtering features on Blue Sky seem a little bit primitive right at this moment. So, as a result, I had to, like, at least temporarily mute that account. Metal flower. Oh, metal flowers. I remember these. But special gear is required to clear. Which I don't think that I have, but we'll try it. Nope. Oh, hello to Jelly Buns. Jelly Buns, I hope you've had a great Monday. What is it cautioning me about? What is... There was a guy that I wounded and then didn't finish. Oh, there he is. Hold on. Okay, and we knocked off some horns as well. I don't even know what we get for the horns. Charger horn. That's literally what we get. Ronan. Hello to Ronan. Definitely doesn't want spoilers for where this part is going. I think this person was like theorizing based on like something that would be funny, but it's still like I just caught that and muted it out real quick.
A merchant. Didn't expect to see anyone else out here. It might be handy to resupply.
Oh there! What's Honora doing this far west? No matter.
I didn't actually mean to. Frost Hunter bow, please, yes. I absolutely want one of these. Well, I'm not gonna equip it just now. But I did buy it. Okay, Forge Fire Tripcaster. This formidable Osram weapon uses fire tripwires to burn enemies. It can also use shock tripwires and can be upgraded to increase its damage over time. I will buy that. Yes. And then, shit, I can't get Slicing Shredder Gauntlet. So we saw a skill earlier for a Shredder, but I cannot afford this because I've only got 30 metal shards left. Oh, but wait, we can get more. I have stuff to sell. Right? Resources. Yes. Not many, but some. Okay, so I've got 67 things, and if I wanted to buy this, I would need 467. I need $400. Is there anything else I am willing to part with or barter with? Do I have anything that's worth anything? I could sell some traps. I could sell some traps. I can always make more traps later. I'd rather have the shards. I'd do that. Let's see if there's any particularly effective resources. So Scrapper Radar. These are worth some money. I don't think that I'd want to sell all of them, but I could sell... Let's sell... Hold on. I'm going to sell... Let's sell 3 of these. Oh, the 54s, if I sell all of them, it's not 54 a piece. All right, that changes the calculation a little bit then. Medium machine core. Crap, I don't want to... Wait, charger circulator, look at how many of these I have. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell these. Yeah, let's sell... So here's what we'll do. I'm going to sell all but 5 of these. And then we'll sell all but 5 of these. I've got $260 now. Oh, what are these? These are pretty. Skydrifter Primary Nerve. I haven't used very many of these, but they're worth 25 apiece. Let me sell 2 of these. That takes us up to 310. This, I have a lot of these. Processed metal blocks. Selling for metal shards or purchasing machine parts from... These are kind of valuable. But this will get me over the edge of what I need. So I need 465, 467. So I've got 310, so I need like 155-ish. I think I need to sell 1 more, but let me double check. 467. Yeah, I need 2 more. Let's sell something worth 2 shards that I don't care about having. This thing. We'll sell 1 of these. Perfect. Okay. Now I'll buy this. What did I just do? Hopefully nothing. Buy that. And I'm not going to do that. Now, he does also have an outfit for sale, but I'm not going to do this again. Oh, because I already have Nora Sentinel. Okay, so that's cool. And I don't think I'm going to be buying any of this stuff.
I can get you stocked up for the wilds if you need.
Ronan was thanking, congratulating Samalander. Grumpy has nothing worth anything. Oh, to sell? It's because Samalander was saying, do I have anything that's worth anything? The short answer is no. The longer answer is maybe. We got there eventually, and I like bartering in games. I like it when there's there was a breakthrough moment for me with
I have
Fallout. Fallout 3 specifically, when it's like, oh, the fact that the merchants have limited money, it like makes you barter. Like, you borderline have to trade rather than just selling for bottle caps and building up infinite bottle caps. You kind of have to find a merchant that has something that you want and trade more directly for it. And once I realized that, I was like, oh, that's awesome. By the way, let's do that. And we're gonna build. Craft. I don't know why it won't let me craft that. Oh, I'm out of metal shards. That's what the issue is. Yeah, it turns out I'm broke. As Ronan says, yep, barter, then steal from them. Okay, we are back on the path. I very much want to continue with this quest.
Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt.
Leave me alone. I'm leaving you alone.
Looks like the trail goes into the hillside.
I've got a workbench here. Those machines back there, unless I find some metal shards in here, like, I could really use some ammo. I've got health. 19, yeah, so I got a little bit there. I think that I might want to go back and fight those machines after all. Not because I need their resources, I actually need their metal pieces.
Don't think shock ammo will help.
Oh, and these guys have a quest resource of some kind. I don't happen to know which one it is. Well, we need the metal shards, but some of the other braided wires and stuff, that's for our upgrades. Okay, fair enough. Acid canisters. I can make some use of acid canister. Hold on, let me just get this guy, and we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're clearly gonna need... We know they're gonna use acid, and we know that they're not gonna like it if I use acid, so... That was not a silent strike. I really had wanted to do a silent strike when he hopped right on over to me.
Oh, that helps.
I am aiming at the canisters on his back. Okay, amazingly, his friends have not caught on to the fact that this fight is happening. Because it all happened outside their radius, so that worked out well. Ronan is going to flip a coin on what he's going to play. So what are the three choices? You got heads, you got tails. I assume there's an edge case. On the edge, Ronin shall buy and play Steel Battalion. Okay. This time, I would like to try to shoot one of their acid containers. That one didn't count. Shit!
Got it! Acid's all over it! Oh!
These guys are slightly too nimble for that. Oh, God. Impact Spike Thrower would probably be pretty good against these guys if they deign to hold still. Yeah, that worked. That worked less well. So, I'm sorry, what happened to the third guy? Did I really... Maybe he took damage from his friend's electrical attack. Anyway, now I have some metal shards, so I'm going to go up to the workbench here and see what we can craft. Ronin says it is between Mega Man Battle Network and Baldur's Gate 3. Also wants to finish up AOE 3. Age of Empires. Oh, Age of Empires 4, but that was Fox McCloud. He both wants to finish it, but also does not want to finish it. Trap crafting. That's really the best we got, huh? Okay. Let's... So we're going to craft some more acid arrows, some more regular impact arrows, some more... Nope, I'm out of blast paste. Some more of this, and... that.
A ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Silence used that machine to haul his prize.
I feel like I don't know what kind of animal this is yet. It could be a bristleback, but I don't recognize it. It's really pulled apart. It looks more like a big moose with the big antlers, but I could be wrong.
That must be the orb Silence stuck Hades in. And that door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn?
Titanium meta-alloy, gene-locked entry via Identiscan. FAS BOR 7 quantum processing module with rewired cabling. If there's anything else specific to scan on this guy, but we're going to take a good look. What is it telling me that I should be doing? Examine the orb. I feel like I've done that, but there's got to be something else to it then. Anything? Can I like jam my spear into this thing? Oh, Durr.
Come on, Hades. You still in there? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the Aloy. Come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Sylens asked you where to find a backup of Gaia?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Sylens do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere. Do you know where Sylens went?
No. He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Sylens dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously. But why? What was this place?
Location is square. Data error. Memory structures disintegrated. My deathbed. He called it my grave.
But you... I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Bunch of crazed AIs, scattered who knows where, doing who knows what. Hephaestus kills thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps making. And you nearly ended the world. 7 more functions out there, cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so. Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal? The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy earthly life.
Who would want that?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
Yeah, Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked-out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Current biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Extinction.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
At last, wiped clean.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Yeah. Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And
I...
using the same spyware. I see, so... all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy. I've had work to do. Countless hours of research, as demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this planet.
Right, of course. You're just trying to save the world too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing, but yes. So, are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
We will continue with the scene, but the fact that Silence just calls Aloy every once in a while just to neg her, just to undercut her confidence. I'm so much smarter and better than you. You don't know where I am. Nanny, nanny, boo, boo. But of course, it's I'm completely blanking on the actor's name. We talked about him earlier. Lance Reddick. He's so good. He's so good.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal. Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. In there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tallneck the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup. Perhaps if you focused more, you might actually see results.
That's not exactly a denial, Silence.
Take it any way you want.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a super-intelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
You know, Silence, for somebody who's so interested in Aloy finding the backup, you're not here to help out, I notice. Like, don't you want to just ask him, Silence, look, you're going to keep your secrets, and I get it. You're not going to tell me everything. But this threatens all life on Earth. Do you think that maybe we could set aside whatever other differences we have just long enough to stop this extinction level event from happening yet again? Because it has successfully happened in the past. Seems like something we might want to cooperate to stop. And then, sir, you can denigrate me all you want after we've taken care of the blight and whatever else.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Silence, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Silence, and our next conversation will be face-to-face. Though you won't have much to say, on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Aloy, thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now, I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast. But in a situation like this, you say, thank you, and I say, you're welcome.
He really does have his doctorate in asshole.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Soga. Please step inside. Please step inside. Please step inside.
Are you kidding me?
I think we're in luck.
And luck? The door is completely messed up.
Obviously. But despite the malfunction, you can still get through. If you'll be patient for a while longer. See those crystals there? The Osram call them fire gleam. They're combustible. Not nearly powerful enough to blast through a door like that.
But maybe just enough to jolt it open a bit more.
Exactly. It will only work with an igniter. I'm sending you the schematics now. To build it, you'll need some machine parts and the oil from a kindleweed plant. That only grows underwater, but you should be able to find some in the nearby lake. The parts are more complicated. You'll need a spark coil from within a Leap Lasher's power cell. Remove the power cell before you kill the machine, or else it'll break.
Got it. Well, I already have some deep water kindleweed. Just need to get the parts.
I love it when they have specialty dialogue like that that says, oh, I've already got part of this or all of this. Okay, upgrading your gear. I don't think that I have any gear that can be upgraded still, because we checked this earlier, right? Yeah. Also, I am keeping one eye on the clock. I am up against a stop, so I feel like we may need to visit a campfire and then continue this story point next time. By the way, Ricardinho left partway through the cutscene. Ricardinho, just in case you're still here, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it very, very much. I hope you have a great evening. Yeah, there's a campfire right over here. And actually, yeah, it's much later. So for Ricardinho, it's closer to like early morning. I'm so glad that he's been able to resume streaming. And I mentioned earlier, so glad that he is having a good time with my summer car. We talked about that in one of the other streams, but that game is such an anomaly. It's so like hyper specific to this, like the sensibilities of this one single developer, and I just think it's awesome. Okay, so this is a perfect pausing place. We've got a little bit of a cliffhanger where we're gonna go get the spark coils off of the jump jaws or whatever they're called, and then see if we can build an igniter to get through that door. We'll just call it right here. You guys, this has been super fun. Thank you so much for joining me for this Monday evening entry into the rest of the work week. Like I said, busy day, fruitful day, constructive day, and now we get to close it out with a game this much fun. Hopefully tomorrow we will see you back here for an episode of Shadow Gambit, because I'm really enjoying that game as well, and it is incredibly different from this one in terms of like tone and scope and gameplay style. Once we know for sure, I will endeavor to get it up on the schedule just like we did today, and otherwise we will see you over in Mia's Discord in just a few minutes for this week's episode of Kyber Shards. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.